just as a response to some of the questions on the respondus, I thought I'd go through the process of how to edit and create a test and publish it in my uni. So I've got respondus up here, and the first thing I'm going to do is either open or create a new respondus file. So I'm going to open existing test that I've been working on and just add a question to it and then publish that into the My Uni Sandbox course. So I click open and I can see all the tests that I've got here, and I'm going to click World History, open, and then it takes me across from the Start tab to the Edit tab, and I can see down here is my question list that I can scroll through, and I can go in and edit any of those questions, or I can just add a new question by starting to type. So I'll put some question text in there. Okay, and then I'll pop in the
text. So I'm going to have 3 options here.
Okay, so I'm only going to have 3 options. I'm not going to use all of the options there. And if I scroll down here, all I want to do is add this question to the end of my list, or I can insert it into the list. So, better select the correct answer here. So I'm actually going to make this question number 1. Okay, so you can see I've added that question there, and now it appears in my question list. Okay, and I can keep adding questions to my quiz that way when I'm happy with it, and I can also go in and edit them using this list here. So I can edit, preview, move it around, or use it as the basis for a new item. So if my questions are all very similar, I can use that to sort of like copy the question and edit it that way. Okay, I'll also just mention here how to add feedback to your questions, which I think many of you have already found. But anyway, you can click this feedback option here and it will create a space to type feedback for each of the answers. So if they say answer A, then I'm going to say okay. So then I'm going to go into the settings. Now I think this might be where some of the problems are occurring in the availability settings. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to say make exam visible, allow multiple unattempts, and I'm going to say leave blank for unlimited. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to force completion, and I'm not going to put a time limit on it or any of the other options there. So I'm just going to select those 2. Then we'll go across to the next one, which is preview and publish. We'll jump straight to publish to Blackboard. We'll use the publish wizard. Now I think I've got my details in here, but I want to upload this to the Sandbox course, so I have to log in with CLPD 0019. So I'll edit those settings. I'm going to view and edit the current settings. Okay, so down here I'm going to change the username from mine, just for this time, to be CLPD 19. And I'll click OK. Next. Okay, then I get to choose a course. So I want to publish it into the training course 19. I'm going to create a new exam and call it World History. That's fine. Let's say next. I might just put it in Rachel's area just for this tutorial. And here's where I think people were getting an error, so we'll see if I can recreate it. Okay, and this is the error that people seem to be getting. Alright, so we'll just click OK to that. And we'll click Finish and we'll see what's happened in my uni. Okay, so I'm going to close out of respondus. And then I'm going to log into my uni. Okay, and we'll just go into Rachel's area. And nothing's there, so that didn't work. But if I check control panel, okay, so it looks like it actually has uploaded to my uni, but it hasn't deployed it. So we can see here my world history test on the 12th of April has been uploaded, but it hasn't been deployed. So if this happens, if you get that error message, just you can check that it's there by going into Control Panel, Course Tools, Test Surveys and Polls, Tests. And if you can see your quiz there, then all you have to do is do the last bit of it from within my uni. So I'll just use Rachel's area for now. So if you go into your own area and then click Create Assessment and add a test, you'll see a list of all the tests there that are available, and world history is the one I've created. So what I want to do is add that, and then I'm going to have to go in and just set those options again. So the name can stay the same, but you need to give it a description here. And also make the link available, select yes. You can create an announcement if you want, allow multiple attempts. We don't want to force completion. We don't necessarily want any of these unless you want to try out the timer. You can give that a go and see how it works if you like. Include it in grade center score calculations. Yes, we do want to do that so we can see what it looks like in the grade center. And then I'm going to tick all of these options so we can see score, the answers the student submitted, also the correct answers and any feedback that's available. And I'm going to leave it as all at once, and then I'm going to click submit. And now you can see my world history test is there inside the Rachel's folder. Okay, so I guess that's it.